All right, let's talk about this Dyson One Size. This is a giant Dyson, for lack of better terms. I wanted to get this one specifically because I'm big and I beat crap up. I suck things up I probably shouldn't, which I've done with this one. It's been okay. It's kind of your typical Dyson, but really big. You can see here, this thing is ginormous. It goes across just without even the handle part of this. It goes across my body. Thing I do like, it does have a nice, easy attachment system where it connects in and you can just get going. You can vacuum everything you need to vacuum. Pretty straightforward. Once it's full, you do have this little container area. If you're familiar with Dyson at all, um, let's bring you with me slightly so you can kind of see how I do this. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to bring you down just a little bit. So basically, all I'm doing, and I have trash below, right below me. We're basically going to take this thing and just, there's a lever on the back here, goes down, boom. You can open it and close. You can see it clears out, closes down. This thing works great for, we have a cat. She has a lot of hair. Works great for that. Works good for my nasty self in the kitchen. Works good for my wife who has a lot of hair, obviously. So like, we have all those things going on. These bristles adapt pretty well. You can see they twist pretty fast as well. You can take this part off. So you have this long extension cord, right? Not extension cord, but this long tube, which works well. But then you can also, if you want to, I'm going to grab it real quick here. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. There's also attachments that mine came with. You can always get different attachments depending on your need. The thing I like about this, with this like system, these little interlocking system, is you can just plug that in. If I do that right, there we go. Make sure it locks. And then you have this. If you're looking like, for me, if you're a coffee fiend like me and you have a bunch of coffee grounds that let's for fun, so you can kind of see it. Hopefully you can see that like I made a mess in my coffee grounds. I could take this, but I could just fuck this up. So it's very versatile in that respect. I won't get them perfectly because I'm trying to do this with the one hand. But if I had two hands, I'd go through here and I could detail that out and be in good shape there. So that's always fantastic. I could do that with this. And then then you can start playing around with whatever you need. So if you need this longer to the ground, you could then take this little piece right like so, connect it on, and then you gotta take off this bottom part. I'll just show you since we're gonna do it. So you could literally, with the system, which I like, pull off. Now this part's disconnected, which could also be good if you need to clean it. And we could take any other piece, honestly. If we want an agitator piece like so, we could then plug this on. Boom, boom. Did I do that right? I don't think I did that right. Let me check this out. Oops. Come on. I'm not sure what's going on with this one. Let me grab the other one. Maybe that one actually needs a very specific piece, but I know some of these, for example, I should just well connect into here and connect on the end. Like so, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So now we got a long end of a piece. I was just confused for a second with this one because I usually don't use this piece right here. This is longer and bigger, but you can use that for all the attachment parts. So if if I just want to try to get underneath an area, underneath my dishwasher right here, or my baseboard a little bit better, I can go ahead and do that with this piece, which is nice. It's a nice little adapter piece. Adds on, so there's a lot of flexibility depending on what you want and what you need for your house. I typically will take everything off before I put it together because I just don't want parts to break or bend because I smash and break things. So then I will put this all back together. Boom. And then I will take this whole piece and connect it like so. Then we're back to square one. We're ready to vacuum or anything for that matter, which is what I like this a lot. I mean, you can kind of hear it probably unless my mic blocked it, but then you're off. And keep in mind I'm 6'3" right now, so like this thing comes up this far on me. So like it does a very good job. It's big, it's long. If you suck crap up, it's not the end of the world. You can worst case you get so I've gotten things like stuck in here, and you can kind of work that out. I've gotten things stuck all over the place. A lot of times, it just takes us an extra second or two to get used. You can also pull this off on the top part here, and you can clear out this little filter piece as well. And then once you're done, you put it back on. You're ready to go. So other than that, I'll show you one last thing which I like about it is what we did. You don't have to do this part, but for me, I knew, I don't know about you, if it's not simple and near me, I'm not going to use it. So let me just show you. Hopefully you can see this all right. They do come with this little, like this little kit to kind of put it on. So what we did is we actually mounted it to the wall, so therefore we have it right here because the kitchen's the place where we're most likely to get dirt and crap everywhere. So then we just mounted it on there. It's plugged in, ready to go. Everything's good shape. So yeah, there. That's my thought on this Dyson One Drop. I'm a big fan of it. I think one size. I think it's one size. Big fan of it. Use it virtually every day to clean up our house between the cat, myself, and my wife. Hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully it's useful. As always, appreciate you guys. Yeah, you have a great rest of your day.